line all right.
Oh, let's have a look. Oh, yes, very good. Tickets, please. Tickets, please. Tickets, please, Milo.
I haven't got a ticket.
Yeah, I know, but you have to pretend that you have.
Why?
Well, because you have to have a ticket to be on the train.
What, have you got a ticket?
Oh, well, I don't need one.
Why not?
'Cause I'm the Spectre.
Well, then I don't need one either.
Why not?
'Cause I'm the driver.
Hey,
Ha!
wait,
Woo-woo!
hang on. Hey, wait for me!
Yes, thank you very much. Mind how you go. Yes. Now, I've inspected all the tickets, and now I'm helping out in the buffet bar. This is where the passengers come to buy snacks and drinks. The people who come to ride on this train do it for fun because they like to ride on an old steam train. And it's always very nice to have something to eat and drink when you're travelling along. Oh, that's a good idea, actually. I think I'll make myself a nice cup of tea. Oh, guess what's happened now? They've said I can have a go at being the guard, and that's a very important job. I have to make sure that everybody gets on and off the train safely. It's my job to check that all the doors are shut properly. We don't want anybody falling out, do we? No. And then, when I'm sure everything's all right, I let the brake off by turning this handle. Once I'm sure it's safe, I let the driver know we're ready to go by waving this flag and blowing my whistle. The driver gives a toot back on his whistle, and we're off. Now we're at the end of the line, and something very interesting happens here. The locomotive is uncoupled like this. And then the locomotive takes on water. You see, really a steam train is a bit like a big kettle. You put the water in and heat it up till it boils, and that makes the steam. And it's the steam that drives the train. Oh, there you are, you see? All the water's going into the tank, and the fireman is putting more coal on the fire to make sure it stays hot, to boil it all up to make steam. Now, remember those big round buffers we saw when the train was in the yard? Well, I said I'd tell you what they were for, didn't I? Well, they're to stop the locomotive and the carriages knocking together. The buffers touch and keep them apart, you see? Just like that. Then the fireman joins the locomotive to the carriages, and the train is ready to make the journey back.
I think it would be good if we had buffers.
Why?
Because it would stop us all knocking together.
Oh, but we don't knock together.
And anyway, we don't need buffers, because we've got our arms. They're our buffers. Right. Bump, bump.
Oh, yeah. That's good, isn't it? So, if our arms can be our buffers, our legs can be our wheels.
Yes, that's right, Milo.
Yes, and the food that we eat is our coal, and our tummies must be our boilers.
But where are our funnels?
On top of our head, of course. Oh, yours looks like it's got steam coming out of it already.
Yeah, that means we're ready to go. Woo, woo!
Oh, I can't stop. I've got a train to catch.
I've got another important job now. I'm the signalman. Now, a signal is a bit like a traffic light. When it's red, the train has to stop. And when it's green, the train can go. Now, it's my job to make the signal work, and I can do that by pulling one of these levers here. I'm in what's called the signal box, and from up here, I can look down onto the track and the level crossing. You see those gates there? Well, at the moment they're open to let the traffic move along the road. But when the train comes, I've got to shut the gates to stop the traffic and let the train through. Oh, hello, Signalman Max here. Oh, rightly holdly. Oh, yes, leave it to me. Oh, there's a train coming. I better get a move on. Right, and now I've got to pull the lever to make the signal green, so the train driver knows it's all right to come through. Wow, what a great time I've had here. Now, can you remember what I've been? Let's think. I've been a ticket inspector. No, tickets please, tickets please. Yes, yeah, well, thank you very much. I've helped out in the buffet. Yes, thank you very much. Mind how you go. And then I was a guard. And a signalman. And guess what they're going to let me do now? Oh, that's right. They're going to let me be the driver. Oh. Oh, all aboard! Driving a steam train, driving a train. The feeling is something I just can't explain. The fire glows brightly, we rattle along. It seems like the engine is singing a song. And it goes clickety-clack, clickety-clack, whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. Clickety-clack, over the track, push, push, push. When the wheels hit the rails, the sound never fails to make me smile. Hearing clickety-clack, over the track, mile on mile. Well, I think we should blow the whistle now. Here we go. Oh, we shovel the coal in to build up the steam. A toot on the whistle, it all seems a dream. Look out of the window, the world rushes by. We're in the best place, the fireman and I. Driving a steam train, driving a train. If it never ended, I wouldn't complain. I wish I could stay. I'm part of the team who ride on a train that is driven by steam. And it goes clickety-clack, clickety-clack, whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. A clickety-clack, over the track, push, push, push. When the wheels hit the rails, the sound never fails to make me smile. Hearing clickety-clack, over the track, mile on mile. Clickety-clack, over the track, mile on mile. Oh, clickety-clack, over the track, mile on mile.
What do you say? Come along and play with the Tweenies. You can sing with us, play games with us.